Hello, beautiful! In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little bit of spring shopping, some spring cleaning, and some decorating for spring. Because for me, spring is the real, true new year, and I love to celebrate that in my home. So I can't wait to share with you guys what I'm going to be doing to decorate for spring. I hope you guys are going to love it. Let's get started. So we're going to start out at Target's dollar spot, where I immediately saw these small little planters and grabbed them because I have a ledge in my kitchen that I put in just for herbs, and those were the perfect size to put herbs right there, right by my kitchen window. And another thing that they had a lot of was candles in the dollar spot. So if you are looking for spring candles, head over to the dollar spot. And this was actually one of my major finds for the day. These little ceramic bunnies that I feel are comparable to something that you might find even at Pottery Barn. And they also had these salt and pepper shakers, which I think are really cute. This was another find in the dollar spot that I think could be turned into something that looks really organic and high-end looking. I also thought these spritzers were really nice looking. I love that they're white and black, and that gold detail right there on the tip is really pretty. These mini cheese boards are really adorable. They would look great in a tablescape, so I really love those. And they also had some wooden pieces here, including this riser, which you could definitely elevate somehow and use that either in your kitchen, your bathroom, in a tablescape. So they did have some really nice pieces in the dollar spot. Even these towels are something that you could use to refresh your spring decor, either in your kitchen or your bathroom. And some of them had cute little things written on them that might not be the direction that I would go, but they are still really pretty. And they had a variation of colors. So there was a lot there for everybody. Then we headed over to the main decor section, and they were pretty well stocked over here. I have been checking this candle out for a while, but I'm waiting until it goes on sale because it is pretty pricey. I want the larger size of that candle, which is actually $49.99, and I am just not going to pay that. We're taking a look at the stems here. Target has really stepped up their stem game in the last couple years, so I really do like buying stems from Target, and it's just so convenient to buy them there. They have really stepped up their faux florals game in general, so if you are in need of very realistic faux florals, head to Target. When I was looking down the aisles, I ran across these vases, and I thought they were so pretty. I love the rounded bottom. I love a good glass vase in springtime, and the rounded bottom is just a different sort of touch. And then we headed over to Magnolia, and I just love the way they always have these set up in Targets. And the first thing that really caught my eye were these metal baskets, and they're just so pretty, and they were only $12.99. And if I could have thought of anything to do with it, I definitely would have picked one up, but I didn't want to bring it home without knowing what I was going to use it for. As usual, they had some really beautiful kitchen things and tabletop items, and I really love the way they merchandise this. For some reason, I feel like it helps you to visualize how it would look in your own home. I think it's the wooden shelves that they use in this section. This was a piece that I really, really love. I think this frame is so beautiful, and it is so simple, but I think that the thin gold trim and that larger mat really just make it look very unique, and that's something that I might be going back for later. So at this point, I was ready to check out and head to IKEA, and this is always one of my favorite sections in IKEA. I love this kitchen setup here, and many of you might recognize that I have those frames also in my kitchen on my open shelving, and I also have this rack or bar set up in my kitchen also, and I think that it is such a great piece to have in your kitchen or in a bathroom. It is really so versatile and so useful, and it's very inexpensive. It also adds a lot of style to your kitchen. I also have this cutting board. So that whole area right there, I really love. I really love this cabinet and the way that they have the lights in there. And I think that this is a great way to display things. Heading over to the chair section, I happen to see this light fixture, which I'm actually considering possibly putting in my kitchen just for a more kind of tropical feel in my kitchen for the spring and summer, but I'm not exactly sure. So we'll see if that pans out or not. But the reason that I headed over to this section was to take a look at a couple of chairs that I was interested in. When I took you guys to Crate and Barrel a few weeks ago, they had slip-covered chairs that I thought were beautiful, and I thought it would be nice to get that nice coastal kind of vibe going on in my dining room. But those chairs are over $400 each, so I figured that this would be a good place to start with these chairs, and I really wanted to get the white slipcover, and I have had a white slipcover IKEA sofa before. So I decided to grab a couple of these, and when I brought them home, my little helper put this together all by herself. So if any of you guys are intimidated by putting together IKEA furniture, if my helper could do it, then you guys could do it too. She sat down with the booklet and she read the instructions for herself, and then she was off and she just started to put it all together. And honestly, it literally took her less than 10 minutes to put those together. So once she got them together, I just started to sort of clean up the area in the dining room, and I put the chairs at the table, and I really am happy that I picked those up because I think they look so beautiful. The base for my tablescape here is this linen runner that I picked up at Crate and Barrel a couple of years back. It is one of those staple entertaining pieces that you're going to use time and time again. And then I layered over these seagrass plate chargers, and I think that they are so beautiful. I got those from Amazon, and I will put the link down in the description box. I just think those are perfect for spring. They really set the mood and make you feel sort of as if you're bringing the outdoors inside. This is another piece that I picked up from Amazon a little while ago, and you guys would have seen it in my Amazon decor haul, and it is a marble tray. When you are building your decor collection, pieces like this are going to be the staples. You're going to use them time and time again in so many different ways, and you're going to have pieces like that forever. So they are definitely pieces that you want to start to incorporate into your decor. These candle inserts are just some of my favorite things I have ever run across on Amazon. You can stick them into a bottle and then you can insert a taper candle, and I just think that they are absolutely genius. And again, I will leave the link for those down in the description box, but I'm telling you, I love them. These are the coasters that I made in my last video where I did spring crafts. So if you haven't seen that video yet, check it out. I actually thrifted this wicker piece, and I just added a glass carafe that I already had. So over on the sideboard, you may notice that I have changed out the artwork here. I really wanted to make a bold statement in this area, so I put up a really large piece of artwork that I made a few years back that had been in my bedroom, and I decided to bring it down here because I am making some changes in the bedroom. I think it's the perfect piece to serve as a backdrop for the dining room and for this beautiful tablescape. It is really large and oversized, but because it is monochromatic, it doesn't compete with anything else in the room. And I really love that about this piece of artwork. It lets everything else shine, but also commands its own attention. When you are decorating a space, whether it be a tablescape or a room or even a coffee table, keep in mind that you don't want things to compete with each other. You want all of your items to work together seamlessly to build an overall composition, so everything doesn't have to stand out. Some things will be more in the background and other things will stand out more. And when those things work together, you will create this beautiful, harmonious composition. And speaking of beautiful, here are those beautiful little bunnies that we picked up at Target earlier. And I thought these would be the perfect touch of whimsy for our tablescape. Definitely not too much, just right. If you enjoy content like this, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would really love to grow this community and reach more people. I am so thankful that you are here today. Until next time.